All right, so this concludes the Dreamweaver Christmas series. I do thank you for participating. I have covered everything. I told you why we need to have peace on earth. I've told you the problems with us being united or becoming united, basically because of the enemy. The enemies, they're always trying to divide things. They're always trying to make it difficult, but at the same time trying to profess their own unity, which is really an ill kind of teaching. All right, it's corrupted. And just because most of the world might go along with it, again, that doesn't make it right. All right. It really is an amazing experience to be part of this revelation. My life has been amazing, and for somebody who's given everything away, I am rich and blessed. Sure, I'm on the street right now. This vow of homelessness is difficult, yet sometimes I feel like I'm the richest man in the world. I mean, there is some awesome things that happen to me. My life is awesome, and as far as the money and everything else, it'll come eventually. Like I said, I've got all the answers. So the money, I'm not even worried about. I took the final step of spirituality that you could take. Selling all my stuff, giving it away to the poor, all that. So I'm not worried about it because what I've done is something that I needed to do. And so I provide for you this wisdom because this is what the world needs. Not only that, it's the right thing to do. This Dreamweaver prophecy, as you can see, is very fantastic and very strange. Again, it all describes the future fantastic. So take time to study. Do all these things. You're welcome to copy any of this stuff you want. Save it. I know a lot of people don't want to hear what I have to say sometimes, but communication is what we have to do. All right? The only way that we're going to have peace on earth is through understanding. Because people fear what they don't understand. And if people can understand other cultures, then we can have peace on earth. But if people continue to do this indirect nonsense, if people continue to let this propaganda affect how people believe and what people think, then we will never have peace on earth. It will continue to be war, and eventually there's going to be a nuclear war very soon if you people don't listen to me. All right? This is going to happen. The world is on a path to destruction, and it cannot be turned around unless you do what I tell you to do. All right? So there's people who are jealous that people listen to me, that they don't approve of my job or whatever. But, I give people an undivided heart, and I steer them away from idolatry, and that's what a lot of people don't like. They understand that I am the one true God. There isn't any question. I make everything so streamlined, you could say, that the understanding creates clarity, and the intuition, you just can't argue with it. So it's something that I share with everybody, and this is true intuition. It's not instinct. And whenever you people give stuff back, even though I might not show it eventually, I am grateful. Especially right now, it's tough to tell who's a friend of me and who's a friend of me. It's tough to tell who's a friend or who's an enemy, and so even if I might not look like I'm grateful, if something and you have a true intention that you're giving, I do appreciate it, and I hope that my wisdom helps you. I really do, and I know it does. A lot of times when I try to help people, they try to take credit for themselves and act like they're the ones who got through it. And of course, when trouble comes, who do they listen to? They listen to me. All right, so listen to your co-leader. I know what I'm doing. All right, my intuition can be trusted. What I do makes you stronger. It makes you better in every way. I'm glad to have you as part of this experience, and I hope you enjoyed the show. This turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Not that I thought it was going to be bad, but, it's kind of like the fall series. It was like, it was awesome. It was the best series so far, and the way this Christmas series worked out, it really worked out for the best, you know. And every day, it all worked to the good of the Dreamweaver, for my good, you know. And now that I have everybody watching, it truly is something that took center stage, and now everybody understands exactly the Dreamweaver prophecy and understands exactly what I'm about, whether you believe me or not. Now you know the story, you know. So it was a really cool series. Just know, I am the king, and everyone will kneel and submit, or you'll destroy yourselves and ultimately burn in hell. This is all about having peace on earth. Is that what you people are going to let happen? Or are you going to take the other route and destroy each other? Beauty of wisdom. I know exactly what I'm doing all the time. Understand and believe it. If you're serious about this life, if you're serious about being an evolutionary revolutionary, come to me and be healed. Dreamweaver believers, continue living righteously. Continue living the Dreamweaver way. Peace.